How do you do, sir? I'm going to teach you how to defend yourself against Every insult needs a subject. Let's start with something straightforward. Now I'll build an insult that I'll use. Right, now, if you dare, tell me what you think of my wife. I think you may be right about that. In return, I'll tell you a thing or two about your face. You can carry on if you have a conjunction. I'll go easy on you and end my sentence here. Now, let's exchange insults, shall we, sir?
Your wife is very naughty and looks like your math teacher.
Oh, your face is dull and ugly. Such an This time, I won't hold your hand. Speaking of hands, you now have 2 additional insult components in your hand. We can now introduce the component to end your insult. It's the one with an exclamation mark.
Ooh.
You can sip tea once.
Your mother farted on a Muppet, and I have proof.
Oh, this place looks like a public loo.
Ooh.
Ouch! Right in my feelings. I shall have to rethink my life afterwards. Your basic training is over, sir. You can now proceed and learn more sophisticated insult techniques. First, I'll teach you what to do if you don't know what to say next. This is what continuations are for. Your house is not interesting. Now you begin the round with the insult that you previously built. Your face admires pictures of Satan.
Ugh. Your beloved auntie looks like a red-arsed baboon and an English pig dog.
Oh! Everyone has a weak spot. If you discover what it is, you can hit your opponent's pride more deeply. Let's pretend that mine is my sense of style.
Your hat is the African swallow and must be fun at parties.
Oh, a grunting sow wanted to be your mother.
Ah,
If you're very single-minded with your insults, you can get a combo. For example, you can mention fresh fruit several times in a row. This conversation smells of your country.
ugh. Elderberries have a steaming romp with your hovercraft.
Oh, there's nothing wrong in insulting fresh fruit. Try it again. Use elderberries in your insult.
Elderberries wanted to be your wife and have butt cancer.
Oh, you are your mother.
Ugh.
Rude insults are those that are especially rude. Which means they cut your opponent's pride by at least 15 points. Your opponent will lose the first part of that insult if you use one after their continuation. Can you pull it off? Use everything I taught you to create the soul-crushing insult.
Ugh. Elderberries will soon kick the bucket, and your face tells dirty jokes at funerals.
Oh! Elderberries have worse hair than your math teacher.
Ugh. Your face makes me sick.
Oh! Well, sir, your training is over. Have a nice argument.
You can call me Mrs. Maggie, love. Excuse me, I believe this is my seat.
Your seat? Does it have your name on it?
I don't think so, but I have a ticket.
First class, eh? You don't look like a first class to me.
Looks like a sad lemur and wanted to be your father.
Your seat and the African swallow were elderberries.
Oh, secretly adores your son and Satan.
Your mother is your father, and the dead one still dreams in Relia.
Your father has tiny feet and is not part of Europe.
Your math teacher was born in this train.
Wife has a steaming romp with your country and is rude.
Your seat is your hat. So go back to your seat.
You farts in your general direction and acts like...
This conversation stalked your mother and changes into a public loo. And the dead one still dreams in Relia.
Ouch! Has a steaming romp with your father and bothers me, and you know it's true.
Ouch!
fat and has no life experience. Mother smells of a lumberjack, and your seat is deceased.
Ouch! Your country was you. So now you know I'm not a first class myself.
Oh, forget it. I won't sit where your filthy bottom was.
Sir Knight, at your service. Ugh. I wish to complain about this parrot I purchased.
The Norwegian Blue? What's wrong with it?
It's dead. That's what's wrong with it.
No, he's resting. Your mother smells of your sense of style.
Ugh. Ugh. Ooh. Ugh. Ooh.
Your son wanted to be your hovercraft.
Ugh.
Your cousin's car was born in you.
This parrot tells dirty jokes at funerals, and someone insane and your country have butt cancer.
Ouch!
of those animals worked with your father, and your son bothers me.
Ouch! Your husband smells of your math teacher.
Ugh. This parrot is deceased and smells of your mother.
Your hat acts like your sister.
Your father is old and still uses Windows Vista.
Your husband is your hovercraft.
This parrot tells dirty jokes at funerals and puts on Granny's clothing.
Your cousin's car was born in your mother.
Will you replace the bloody parrot now?
All right.
I want a live one, or I'll be back to complain.
Good morning. Does this dead body belong to you by chance?
Of course not. I just borrowed it to put my teacup on.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse?
How could I murder him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning?
All right, you might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that...
Your hat supports this poor man.
Your country dances like a lumberjack. Your hat was this conversation.
Elderberries?
your math teacher, was defeated by your sense of style, and you know it's...
Ugh. Your father has worse hair than an English pig dog, and likes to flash in the park, and is a cheap suit.
Ouch! A lumberjack changes into your hat?
Your husband will always be alone and smells of this lake.
Some dog was defeated by your house?
Ugh. A platypus dances like your math teacher and talks to strangers.
Ah, your husband doesn't like an ordinary pigsty?
Ugh.
Your face looks like your sister, and you know it's true.
Ugh. Ooh. A frightened schoolboy secretly adores your mother and has an unsightly face.
Your country is your father?
Your math teacher and you don't own a colour telly and walk silly.
Ouch! Your beloved auntie was born in your wife?
Ugh.
I confess, it was me who murdered this man. I needed his train ticket. Direct connection, first class.
But please, try to restrain from murder in the future.
Excuse me, I believe this is my seat.
Your seat? Does it have your name on it?
I don't think so, but I have a ticket.
First class, eh? You don't look like a first class to me.
A frightened schoolboy and your father sit next to a lumberjack.
Ugh. Your son has not so much brain as earwax and secretly adores your...
Ouch! You smell of this conversation?
Ooh. You wear second-hand clothes and never watched Star Wars, you cross-eyed inbred muckspout.
Ooh! Your cousin's car is your seat in it.
Ooh.
your math teacher and your father were your kettle, I bet.
Ooh. Your wife was born in Stalin's jockstrap, and you can't deny it.
Ugh. Your ass was your math teacher and he's stone dead. And stop being a Burke.
Ouch! You worked with a rottish fishmonger.
Oh! Your face and your sense of style wanted to be your pimply arse, and it's scientifically proven.
Ugh. You have bad breath, you tottering full-born hedge pig.
Ouch!
See? You're too much of a commoner to sit here.
You're right. It's not my ticket anyway. I literally murdered for it, but it wasn't worth it after all.
Excuse me, but I need this liver. I was shot, and I'll die in a few minutes if I don't have it.
Terribly sorry, but this is my liver, and I'm quite fond of it. I've partied my whole life, and I'd quite like to continue.
I'm dying, and you're worrying about parties?
Oh, look at me, it's so sad, I'm dying. You know what's really sad?
Your country is rather plain and is deceased.
Oh, your mother farted on this conversation?
Ugh.
Your house and your country change into your mother.
Ooh. Ugh. Your sister walks silly and donated organs for a cream-faced loon.
Yes,
Your father and a frightened schoolboy support your son.
you cheeky bastard.
The Nazis farted on your hat, and I have proof.
Oh,
Ugh. Ooh.
Your mother doesn't like a hamster and changes into a lazy old codger, and everybody knows that.
Ow. Your liver dances like...
A cheap suit looks like you.
you cheeky bastard.
Ugh. I'm sorry for troubling you. I might be dying, but to live without parties, I guess that's even worse.
No problem, mate. Send my regards to John Lennon.